Here's a rundown of our top stories. I'm Poe Llamanzares, and this is GlacierHub News. GlacierHub recently interviewed Peruvian farmer Saul Lliuya about how he's preparing for his climate justice case against German energy firm RWE. He argues that RWE contributed to the rising global temperature and expedited the melting of the local glaciers near his hometown in Peru. He is demanding over $20,000 to be used for disaster preparedness in case of a glacial lake outburst flood. Lliuya knows the odds are stacked against him. However, international NGO Germanwatch and Instituto Nacional de Investigacion and Glaciares y Ecosistemas de Montaña are currently producing research to aid him in his upcoming legal battle. He has this message for his supporters. Every kind of change comes through a fight or perseverance. If we don't do anything, we know what the consequences will be. So I hope that cases like what we're doing can be done in other places as well, so that we can contribute to reduce the temperature. We interviewed Diane Burko about her newest exhibition, Vast and Vanishing. She says, quote, "The message is very much the same. We live in perilous times. What has changed is the dramatic intensity and speed with which we are experiencing the effects of global warming on our planet." Burko has been at the forefront of documenting the changing landscapes for climate change for several years. She is known for combining art and science to communicate her messages. The exhibition, as well as her upcoming project, which explores coral reefs, is currently on display at the Rowan University Art Gallery. A recent study conducted by Anna Heikkinen claims that climate change is not the sole cause of vulnerability for small-scale farmers in Peru. She claims a collection of socio-political and economic factors are the main causes of vulnerability. Her research investigates how glacial retreat, changes in rainfall patterns, and socio-economic elements affect vulnerability within the region. She says, quote, "People who already live in deprivation, not having the economic assets or other capacities to adapt, are the ones who are the most vulnerable to climatic changes." Could building underwater walls in front of glaciers possibly avert devastating sea level rise? A postdoctoral researcher at Princeton thinks it might, proposing that a wall's construction could limit warm water from melting the ice from below glaciers. The idea is still in very early stages and has many engineering and feasibility questions that still need to be answered. Despite the many challenges, others believe that this is a welcome development. As climate change progresses and glaciers around the world continue to melt, global sea levels continue to rise. One study even projects an increase of close to 5 feet by 2100. And that's it for this week's news report. I'm Poe Llamanzares, and for more cool news, check out the links below and follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Keep it cool and have a great week.